Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered how the devices you use every day work? Your computers and cellular devices work in seemingly magical ways. However, beneath the surface, it's not magic at all. It's a combination of scientific principles in motion. Under the hood, computer science encompasses many different subfields, from user interface design to analyzing large data sets or even development of rockets and self-driving cars. One of the most interesting pieces of computer science is solving problems in creative ways. Think of it like a puzzle. We start with a problem and use scientific principles to devise and develop a solution. These problems come in many different shapes and sizes. We could be working on an app to manage stress, designing a website for a local business, or even programming a GPS system to guide a rocket. No matter which path we choose, there are a few things all of these examples have in common. First, the implementation of different programming languages to solve a problem. Programming languages have strengths and weaknesses, and it's important to select the right tool for the job. Second, we will be implementing artificial intelligence, or AI, to aid us in solving these problems. AI is a powerful tool that can increase our productivity and function as a consultant to help us solve problems. However, it is important to consider some of the implications surrounding AI and how we can use it responsibly.
AI is almost synonymous with computer science at our current point in time. You can't start a conversation about modern technology without someone mentioning AI. But what does that mean for you, and what does that mean for a prospective student of computer science? Many teachers will tell you that you aren't allowed to use it on your assignments in college, and I'm sure they tell you similar things in high school. We're not here to tell you that you should go against your teachers, but in many ways, whether they like it or even you like it, AI is going to be a big part of most people's futures. You should think of the primary purpose of using AI as a pocket teacher. It's a lot like the initial ideas behind calculators. People were extremely fearful when modern calculators first made their appearance in the 1960s, creating an interesting wave of automation anxiety. The primary fear was that students' computational abilities would be decreased, causing a large decline in mathematical abilities of students graduating. However, we all know from personal experience that that's not exactly what happened. Calculators ended up becoming somewhat of a human enhancement, enabling us to steer away from slide rulers and tables to enable quicker computational abilities. Could you imagine the amount of time that it would take to use all those old methods in the modern world? That's why AI is something that instead of trying to get rid of or suppress, we should think of it like a calculator. As we embrace AI, we should look at some important ideas with regards to it. As technology increases due to the efforts of both computer scientists and engineers, the world we live in becomes faster and faster. Looking at a concept known as Moore's Law, which states that the number of transistors in a microchip doubles every single year. Why does this matter to us? Well, it matters because if computer scientists are able to use faster and faster computers at cheaper and cheaper costs with better computational abilities, then we're going to be able to accomplish some pretty incredible things in the near future. Not only that, but if the computers computer scientists are using are getting better and better exponentially, then so will the computers that artificial intelligence uses. This brings us to the tricky part about AI. We're able to use AI now, but when should we decide to limit the use of AI? Or should we decide to limit the use at all? This is exactly why computer science is so fun and fantastic. Incredibly important things are done in the field every single day, and they're being driven more and more by AI. Additionally, the questions that come up because of AI are also really fun, and it's incredibly important that we use certain ways to look at what we should do when we reach crossroads with an ethical issue. An ethical issue, by definition, is looking at what is morally good and bad. Usually, ethics correspond to the society that you live in and the societal norms that are prevalent there. So for AI, the main idea that we could think about with respect to AI is the common good. The common good is the idea that something is doing the best for the most people. So even though it may be scary that computers are rapidly increasing in their ability to accomplish things, meaning AI will also follow this trend, it's super important for us, if we're using the common good ethical lens, to look at the wider benefit for everyone.
Computer science and AI are changing the world we live in every single day. Whether it is helping doctors to find cures to diseases, designing video games, or predicting weather phenomena, computer science is full of exciting possibilities. Who knows? You might have the next big idea. Imagine designing technology that enables people to learn faster, stay healthier, or solve possible problems before they even exist. Or you might focus on making AI more fair and ethical, ensuring that it benefits everyone and not just a select few. The future of this industry needs people who are not only good with numbers and like video games, but also people who are empathetic, creative, and can think more broadly. While many people think computer science looks like sitting behind a computer staring at lines upon lines of code, in reality, that only makes up a much smaller part of the bigger picture, which is currently possible. And even if you think computers aren't your thing, if you're interested in any part, you should reach out. This could be joining a club, talking to a teacher, or even getting into contact with somebody who works in the field already. While many people think computer scientists have the reputation for being socially awkward, in my experience, they enjoy a genuine conversation with somebody who has similar interests. The joy and wonder of computer science awaits you, and we can't wait to see what you create.